All right, this is just going to be a quick read for Sagittarius. I say quick read, and it never is. Why do I have so many water bottles around? Just water bottles, water bottles, water bottles. A little late getting on this. I'm still a little under the weather, still am, but I took cold medicine. I feel better, so I figured I might as well get this reading out while I can, because I was not feeling good earlier. Bottom of the deck of the devil. Oh, lovely. Ain't no devil here. Okay, what do we got? Manipulations, King of Wands, you're out of balance, choices, burdened, no cooperation. Alright, let's see what all this is about. What's the black? Black? I was gonna say black magic. Been having some weird things happening in my house. Things moving around. Things falling to the ground. Makes me wonder, because I just had a reader that I follow, and she just said my ancestors are in my house. They like being there. Make them an offering. So anyways, I follow this reader, and she just said that yesterday. And my grandma just passed, as you guys know if you guys follow me. So it makes me wonder, is she in my house? My hair gets tugged on. I don't know if you guys had these weird things happen ever, but I've been having like tugging on my hair and just weird shit are happening. Like things fall to the ground and balloons. It was New Year's. These balloons just kept popping. Which, whatever, balloons pop, but like these things fall on the ground and like just things moving around in my house that never used to be like this. And I just got that message yesterday. It's weird. Anyway, what do we have? So anyways, I lit a bunch of sage and Palo Santo. Just gotta make sure there's no negative energy in there. Okay, what do we have for the Magician reversed? Something's coming quick. Communication. Someone doesn't want to. So what I'm going to get is there is manipulation. Someone's going to come try to talk and manipulate you. They don't want something to end. Why is King of Wands here? Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a leadership, or maybe you're a leadership role. Let's see. Yeah. You made a decision about something. There was too much chaos. Maybe you were a leader, and it was causing you a lot of chaos. What else do we need to know about that one? Yeah, you're focusing on loving yourself. You weren't too sure about letting this go. Maybe you're a leader of some sort. It was causing you a lot of chaos and conflict and fighting with people, maybe. Now you're off to love yourself. Maybe you're stepping up. Maybe you're going into a leadership role. Or maybe it's an Aries, Leo, or Sag trying to come back. And you made a decision. You let them go. They're coming back, fighting, wanting to keep you unbalanced. Why is this unbalanced? There's financial lack. You walked away. You're off to be balanced. You left. They might have had the devil attached to them. You gotta listen to your intuition though. Maybe you let go of a Virgo. Maybe the Virgo is making you unbalanced. You're not sure whether you should walk away and cause this tower. So these could be a whole bunch of different stories. You could have a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, and which could also be a Virgo because it's the Hermit card as well. It's causing you to be unbalanced and you're going towards something. Or they could be someone in financial lack that is coming towards you that you walked away from. You went within, you got balanced, you let the devil go, and you listened to your intuition because you weren't too sure about some choices. Whoa, what do we have to know about this Seven of Cups? Yeah, you had some sort of setbacks, but you're off to happiness, emotional fulfillment. Someone's burdened. They're feeling left out in the cold. Wanting to work with you. Yeah, you're not having it. You're not giving to them. Why is Three Pentacles here? You're not working with something. What is the Three of Pentacles here for? Oh, one card, Spirit. One card. Yeah, you're not working with something because you're not happy there. What is it that they're not working with? You're done with the fighting. You give up. One more, Spirit. Ah. Yeah, because you're walking away. All right, well, you're letting go. Yeah, you're definitely letting go of a narcissist. And you're going to be off. You're letting go of the burdens. Yeah, you're off to your 10 of Cups. All right. Second time a narcissist came in your reading. So you have somebody very manipulative that is coming towards you. They don't want things to end. They could be at Aries, Leo, Sag. You made a decision. They're always causing conflict. Maybe they don't want you to go. They're coming towards you, but you're focusing on yourself. You might have been out of balance. Possibly over a Virgo. Someone in financial lack that you walked away from. You're coming out of that tower because you went within and you are out focusing on your balance now. You're letting go of the devil. So a devil would be addictions, codependency, anyone that was just too much, you were letting that go. And you made a decision after a little bit probably of a setback. You're off to either a water sign or you're just emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be emotionally happy with, maybe you're going to be with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But anyways, or maybe, just maybe, they're coming towards you. Because they see you happy. The Knight of Cups, and they are burdened. This could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They want to work with you. You are not giving to this water sign. You have a lot of people in your energy. Sag, you got a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But probably more so a Virgo. Because there's two of these here, but who knows. Anyway, you have a lot of energies around you here. Anyways, back to this. So yeah, there's a water sign that's very burdened. They feel left out in the cold. You're not giving to them. You weren't fulfilled. You gave up. You leaving that. You're letting them go. They were a narcissist. And yeah, they were keeping you up all the time. So you were always worrying about them. You let all that go. Usually with narcissists, that's what happens. They always like to ghost you. They like to vanish. Do sketchy shit, like just take off, make you wondering what they're doing for days, and appear back up whenever they're out done being a hoe, and then they come back and then they want something from you. Usually supply, somebody. They always need constant attention because they have so lack of self-esteem or self-worth of themselves that they need constant validation. So anyways, you were always up possibly at night wondering what they're doing. You're done dealing with that. You're off to the happy 10 of Cups. You have family, love. You're dropping the burden possibly of a water sign. Maybe they're in financial lack, or maybe you have a Virgo making you unbalanced. You could have a fire sign here. I'm getting 3 energies. I'm getting an earth, fire, and water energy here. You could have all 3 around you. There's definitely manipulation, which is narcissism here. People trying to keep you off balance. You're off to find emotional fulfillment, though. You're leaving a lot of this behind. You're focusing on self-love over here. You're leaving these people out in the cold. You're moving on, dropping the devil. Codependency, that could be a Virgo codependency. You're dropping that. Maybe you might be walking away because they're keeping you unbalanced. It could be any of those. So take the stories as they resonate. It could be different for everyone, as this is a general reading, not a personal. However, in the comments, let me know if it's if it's resonating. I like to read everyone's comments, so I like to know if I'm hitting it, not. If it doesn't, let me know that too. Show support on this page. I'm up to 13 subscribers. It's a start. So I'm not going to complain. As long as my messages get out to people, that's all I really care about. I don't want to be all super famous or nothing, but I do like doing this as a side hustle, side hobby, not like I'm getting paid for it. So your likes and your subscribes definitely help. Okay, what do we got in the universe as a message of anything? Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light. My heart opens up to the power of the universe. So the universe has your back, and so does God. God, the universe, who you believe in. I refine my character and overcome difficulties, remaining positive. I calm my heart, illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. Prove my qualities for the benefit of all. Just keep shining your light there, Saggy. Believe in yourself. Overcome any difficulties. Just stay positive. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert my power and assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I do not have to be afraid of others. Respect myself and I am respected by others. It's in reverse. Maybe you're not listening to your needs. Maybe you're not being brave. You don't have to be. Maybe you're afraid of what people think. Who knows? You're not. It's looking like you need to retain your power and acknowledge whatever your needs are. Alright, what do we got here? Closing off. We'll do a couple cards, one each, maybe two. We'll see how energetic I get here. One card, Spirit. One. The blue heron. Oh, I don't know which way that came out. Anyways, make a stand for what you believe in and do what's right in spite of other people's judgment or disapproval from others. So that's kind of what I'm getting over here too. I'm brave enough. I don't have to be afraid of others. Look at it. Believe in what I do feels right and don't be afraid of judgment or disapproval. So maybe you're worried about judgment over something, disapproval is what I'm getting. And you need to be positive, not think like that, not give a shit. It's your life. Who cares who judges you? Not me. Ouch. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what's right in spite of judgment or disapproval of others. Trust your deeper sense of knowing. And the right action is and to do it. And don't rely on others to tell you what to do or how to act. Not everyone will approve of your decisions you make. And if the choice goes against the grain of what people expect from you, you'll no doubt run into strong criticism and judgment. What did this just say? Yeah. I know that was this one. Anyway. Stand still, look around, and breathe. You are doing just fine in spite of others' assessments of you. Besides, your greatest and most fulfilling support will come from the place inside that guides you by revealing signs that tell you what path to follow. So maybe you're not sure what path you want to go on. You need to just go silent. Listen within. You'll know. Heeding these signs will help your soul be in alignment with your Spirit's intent for you. You may have to get both feet in the water and fade through the dreads of the other people's disapproval, asserting yourself where needed. Practical optimism and clarity. See, that's what I said. Be positive, optimistic. Your purpose will always dissipate any tendencies towards cynicism and self-pity. Just trust in your inner knowing and let the source of your strength help you keep moving forward. So, yeah, don't give a fuck what these people think. You know what path you should go on. You just need to sit still, listen to it, believe, be positive, stay positive. Don't get in negative mind traps. God is surrounding you, it's saying right here. Divine light is around you. They're overcoming difficulties. You just need to be gentle, be brave, and acknowledge your needs. Stand for what you believe in. Do what's right. Prayer, feather, spirit of fire, white buffalo. I am not reading all of this. See how long they are. Ugh. LMNOPQRS. Prayer feather. Okay. Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces silently, seek love deeply and fully. And every ounce of your being. If someone isn't fulfilling your expectation, it's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. Your native spirit wants you to know the feathers in the native culture often represent connection with the Creator. Birds are symbolized messengers between the two-legged humans and spirit. This is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out to the world comes back 100-fold. There are times when small concerns of every day need to be dropped and replaced by majesty of your being. This is time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used in many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed into the feather and you can hold it to your heart between your hands as you focus on your prayer. Then tied onto a bush, so when the wind blows, it carries your prayers to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is decorated feather. It's used for smudging ceremonies. The smoke cleanses the space as well as carry your prayers upwards. For the day, love each person you encounter. Imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of your heart of that individual. Notice how great you feel by the end of the day. All right. Okay, where the heck is spirit of fire? Earth. Oh, fire. Spirit of fire is transformation. Take risks, face your fears. See, there was another one over here. Face it. I refine my overcoming difficulty, remain positive. Improve my qualities, goodness, support. I assert myself, retain my power. I am brave. See? I don't have to be afraid. So face your fears. Try something new. Change your routines, habits. Reach out to other directions. The thunderbird is rising in you. Come out of the ashes. New growth and new beginnings. In native cultures, fire was thought to be a gift from the Creator, carried the power of renewal. Fire can maintain life and it can destroy it. It is warmth of the tribal fire, but it's also the thundering lightning bolt cast from the sky. So yeah. Spirit fire invites you to take some risks and face your fears. Oh, I was just saying that over here. So it's pretty much telling you to stop giving a shit what people say. Just do what makes you, be true to yourself. We often reacting to situation because of preconditioned responses based on our generating definition of ourselves. Every time you change an old habit, even changing something different, it helps you begin to step out of your limiting definition of self. So yeah. Just don't be scared to change. You gotta be brave right now. Don't care what people think. You are protected. White buffalo. Abundance and security are flowing into your life. So it is reversed. So maybe it's not because you are too afraid to take these leaps. You're letting go of a lot of chaos. I'm seeing you becoming more in balance. You're letting go of anything that doesn't cause balance. You need to make these changes and be brave, courageous, and just stay positive as you do this. Because if not, it's gonna, your abundance and security, it's gonna block the flow to it. Balance and harmony prevail. You see, you're unbalanced. Unbalanced here, unbalanced here. Temperance says you are balanced, so that's good. So you were unbalanced, but maybe it's patience and balance you're trying to get. There's a lot of balance in this reading. Someone was making you unbalanced. You're off to try to get balance. You need to get still into balance here. There's legend, white buffalo. I'm not reading all that. Anyways, when this card chooses you, it's an honor, for it speaks for itself. A time of miracles and balance in all things. You're a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible. Remember I just said spirits around you. There was one right here, believe. Spirits around you. And it said that right there. The Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart is open to the power of the universe. And right here, you are a channel for the greater forces of the universe. With their help, all is possible. Without it, things can be a struggle. See, and that's this. Being in reverse. Surrender to the support of the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. So you need to pair up with Spirit is what I'm getting from a couple of these things now. Because, yeah, this is telling you to believe. Pray more. Open up Spirit. You don't have to do this all. Going through all this transformation, taking all these risks. You need to have faith that it will come out for the good in the end. You are on your way to 10 cups, 9 cups, happiness, emotionally fulfillment. You're leaving a lot of toxicity behind. That is a fact. You just need to take risks, and you need to be courageous and remain positive in these changes. Make a stand for you feel. Don't be do not be scared what people think. Do what's right for you. Do not care what people think, whether it's leaving a job, relationship, friendship. Do what's good for you. Eliminate distractions. Stop shining light to things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? So there's another one of reclaiming your power. So there's the second one. Yeah, don't claim it. Something about your power over here, if I'm not correct. I serve and I retain my power. So it was in reverse. So you need to reclaim your power. This one's in reverse too. Eliminate distractions. How can you reclaim your power? That's double confirmation. You need to reclaim your power. What are you giving your attention to? And that's keeping you unbalanced. You need to figure it out. What is keeping you in this unbalanced energy and in this fear, or you don't have that faith. You need to partner with Spirit right now and just trust that anything that you choose right now will work out. As long as you keep protected in prayer, you will get your power. You will reclaim your power. You need to get back into balance, because there's some stuff that's unbalanced, and it's blocking your blessings. It's blocking you from getting ahead. So you need to make some changes. You need to be courageous about this, and you probably know what these changes are. Whatever you're thinking of right now, that is in your head right now, that is probably what I am talking about. Eliminate distractions. Your soul has a unique language and desires nothing more than you to honor your true path. Another one about true path. But often we fail into society's traps by focusing on material things. Illusions of success or approval. What is with these approval by others? Don't care what people think, I was saying. And others that block us from receiving the messages we need. So that's this. Blocked. Have you been trying to solve problems with old patterns? If so, you're being asked to release your need to know the outcome and direct your attention to what matters most. Your balance. Wow. This is definitely about balance. Okay. Your balance with yourself and your love within. So you're out of balance. You need to take your power back and get back into balance with what makes you happy. You may be splitting your energy trying to please others at expense of yourself. So maybe you don't want to be in a relationship and it's making you feel unbalanced right now. There's codependency, there's just shit around you, they're just not for you. Maybe you're lying to yourself. Maybe you're trying to make something work when it's actually not working. Maybe there's just something that inside of you is telling you it's not right. And it's causing you to be unbalanced, and it's blocking your abundance. It's blocking your blessings to coming towards you, because you will not be abundant while you're unbalanced. You need to address these issues that you're feeling inside. You may be splitting your energy trying to please others at expense of yourself. Take a moment to release the pressure you've placed upon yourself. Free yourself from the need to have it all figured out and dive deeply into the process. It's possible you've been shining light on things you are not, meaning you've been given away your attention and power. Return to your true power by getting clear about what you value and what you stand for. So don't please others. Don't care what people think. Do what you want. If the relationship isn't for you, leave it. Who cares if people are like, why would you leave that person? Nah, nah, nah. Or who cares if they're like, why would you leave this job? Or try to guilt trip you. Don't let these people manipulate you. That's what this is saying. They're going to try to, because they don't want you to go. But it is causing an imbalance and chaos in your life. You need to focus on your self-love. And right now you might be in a whole bunch of decisions, and you're stressed out. You might be leaving someone out in the cold, and you might be leaving them soon. But you will find your 10 of Cups when you make these changes. You need to be true to yourself. Let go of the codependency and the people making you unbalanced and addictions and all those people. Let them all go. And don't feel bad. Stop second guessing yourself and step into your personal power by aligning with your intentions. So yeah. You need to figure out what's not making you happy. There is something that is causing you an imbalance in your life right now. Whether it's with a partner, friend group, relationship, or job, maybe family members. Who knows? You might have to cut ties with people. And maybe you're feeling bad, or they're going to try to manipulate you. But you need to do what's right and stop giving your power away. You need to get your power back. And that's why this is reversed. It's blocking your abundance, and it's telling you, who cares about these distractions? They are trying to, sometimes you're sent here from, these people are sent to you and attached to them is Jezebel's spirit, right? And what the Jezebel is, narcissist, and that's in your reading. Narcissists are sent to, say you're a chosen one or something, to their lives. They are sent to throw you off your path. These people are meant to distract you. You need to let these people go so you find your purpose. But it's going to take courage, and people are going to judge you on your decision. But you need to get rid of what no longer is serving you and causing you to feel unbalanced. And then when you get all that, you need to follow you're not listening to your intuition right now. And you're not too sure what to do to go. You're not happy, but you want to get to the Knight of Cups, or the 9 of Cups there. But yeah, you got to make some changes, and you got to be brave, and you got to have faith, trust, partner up with spirit, pray. Just keep praying for guidance and clarity, and you will get through this, Sag. All right, that's what I have for you. Okay, bye.